how to make the best cheesecake you'll ever make in your life. Get a whole pack of Biscoff and put it in a bowl. If your blender doesn't do the job correctly, keep going and mash them all up. Once you've crushed all the biscuits up with your bare hands and you haven't used your blender because it doesn't really work, this is what it should look like. Next, you want to mix in the butter so that it looks like someone peed in someone's garden and it's very wet. And then 1 tablespoon of Biscoff spread on top of that. So it should look like this when it's mixed up. The recipe said it should look like wet dirt, and I agree, but it also looks like another thing that I'm not going to mention. So once you have it in the pan, and yes, I know that it's not covering the sides. I didn't have enough biscuits because I only bought 1 pack of Biscoff because I'm a cheapskate. I could have used digestive biscuits, but I forgot. So this is what we're working with, and hopefully it works. Once you have it in the pan, put it in the fridge or freezer depending on how hot it is, and wait some time, 20 minutes. While your base is chilling, get the necessary amount of cream cheese and put it in a bowl. Make sure that's room temperature, but if it's not, you can just put it in the bowl and then start kneading it up, like mixing it around, whisking it up, and it will become room temperature. Just maybe it's better to not have it in the fridge right before you make it. So next you should have added in the vanilla essence or even the vanilla pods as it says to use. It might make it a bit more wet if you're using vanilla, so just go accordingly because it says 2 vanilla pods, which I don't have, but I have homemade vanilla that someone gave us as a gift in my house. So I decided to use it instead of buying vanilla pods, which I don't even know if I can buy in Tesco, but it literally looks the exact same. It doesn't even look like I did anything to it since the last shop, but I did. I put vanilla essence in, and now you want to add your Biscoff spread. So now I've mixed the icing sugar and the cream together. I wasn't bothered to use my own hands because that would be painstakingly hard, because I tried it at the start and it wouldn't work. So I used a mixer, and then you've got the Biscoff, vanilla, and Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't know if I forgot the name. And now you want to mix this in with this in folds. So you want to fold it in rather than mix it in. Don't get it too grainy by mixing it too much. And also don't get this too grainy by whipping it too much. You just want to whip the icing sugar and the cream together. So now you should have something that looks like this. And excuse my language, but it is fucking amazing. It is godly. It is sweet. There is like 12 tablespoons of icing sugar. So maybe I'm going to have a sugar panic attack, or I'm just going to be hyper up all night, even though it's only like 8 in the evening. So it should look like this when you've finished spreading it over the top. You don't really want to push it in too much, you just want to spread it over the top of the spatula. It can kind of look crazy or like it has kind of texture on top. It doesn't really matter because you're just going to be freezing it or chilling it anyway. You can chill it in the fridge for 8 hours, or you can freeze it for 4 to 5 hours. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I wanted to eat it tonight, but also our freezer is so tiny, and also if I put it in there, it kind of defrosts, or it gets so frosty you get ice on it. So I don't know which I want to do, but you basically freeze it and you take it out, and then I think there's one more step, but maybe not. So after you've chilled the cheesecake for a bleeding million hours, what you want to do is get a bowl and put a load of Biscoff spread into it. It says 100 grams, and Google says that's 7 tablespoons, but look, that I think will cover this, especially when I'm a gluttonous guy and already ate some, but it wasn't set last night because I only put it in for like 3 hours, so it was all runny when I took it out, but it still really isn't set because you can see like it goes onto my finger. So I'm just going to be melting this in the microwave, pouring it on top, and we should have a cake that is done. You actually have to wait 5 minutes for this to kind of sit on top, but then you can just take it out and serve it cold. But since I don't have a crust on the side, as you can see, it's kind of hard to take it out because I didn't whip the cream enough, so it's not hardened fully, and also because there's no biscuit on the sides, so it just automatically sticks to the sides. But you can still, take a slice out and eat it from here. Once there's stuff on at the top, it'll still look good. So let's get cooking. Melted Biscoff spread. Biscoff spread on the cake. Don't mind the dripping. And freeze it for 5 minutes, or chill it, I mean. And here it is, the final product. Don't mind the smudges, I was just seeing if the top was cooled. Look at it, it looks amazing. Sorry for this, I'm a greedy person, but it looks amazing. Final product, it's a boy. Yay! Subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, but every time a new clip started, I said the word so. How many times? Maybe you guys can count. But if you have any recipes, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll make more videos. And the more subscribers I have, the more motivation I'll have to keep making videos. So that's up to you.